Hey guys, thanks for joining us. I'm Denis. We're on Facebook Live and I'm here with actress Zoe Lister-Jones. Thank you so much for being here with us from the hit CBS show Life in Pieces. But we're doing a little something different. If in fact you are watching, pick up that smartphone because I'm going to be reading these comments. So I'm kind of like your direct line. So make sure that you give me everything you've got. So for people that maybe have not seen the show, tell us a little bit about Life in Pieces.
Life in Pieces it's a family comedy on Thursdays at 9:30 on CBS. And each episode is actually 4 short stories. So they're all like little snapshots into the lives of each of these family members. And it's got an amazing cast. Colin Hanks, Jim Brolin, Diane Weiss, Tommy Stosky, Betsy Brandt, Angelique Cabral.
Is that all?
It's a big old family.
I don't recognize any of those names. When you were going through and the casting process was underway, were you intimidated? Were you excited? What did you think as you were looking through, especially some of the people that have been in Hollywood for years?
I was so excited.
I'm
just
sure.
like to be able to spend time with Diane Weiss every day is such a gift. She's just an icon to me, so it's pretty incredible.
So what do you have coming up for us this Thursday?
This Thursday, we have an all-new episode. My story revolves around, there's a family brunch every week on Sunday. And as I am like an in-law, it's something that I am always dragging my feet to. But this brunch in particular is troubling because now they're adding a movie night every week, this family. So I get all the other in-laws together and we band together to try and set some boundaries because it's too much. It's too much family.
Is any of this like art imitating life for you, or do we not want to go there because we are on Facebook?
We are on live. I know my mother-in-law is going to be like, "Excuse me." No, not so much. I'm a native New Yorker, but I now live in LA. So both my parents and my in-laws are on the East Coast.
So for you, how often do you get to come back and visit them? Because I know that you guys film out there.
Yeah, it's like every few months. Luckily, I get to do things like this, and it gives me an excuse to come back and hang out.
Are there certain spots that you're like, they're the must-haves when you are back home?
Gosh, you know, it's just like all of it. It's funny, whenever I drive in from the airport, like every spot in both Manhattan and Brooklyn, I'm like, oh, and that's where that happened. And that, you know, it's like just walking down
memory lane.
Yeah.
So for you, you've had a lot going on. You've done stuff with Broadway. You're doing things, of course, on TV, but you're directing as well. Band-Aid is the new movie that's out. What has that experience been like? And talk about the female empowerment that you've got going on.
So yeah, I wrote and directed and star in this film Band-Aid, and it's about a couple who can't stop fighting, so they decide to turn all their fights into songs and start a band. So it's a musical, and I hired an all-female crew on it, which was really awesome and exciting, and just a very empowering experience, I think, for all of us involved, because to my knowledge, it's the first time it's been done on a film of that size.
If only life. I'm going to take that. I'm going to use that with my husband. I'm just going to turn around and start singing. Do you sing? Do you dance? What's your?
I do both poorly, but
I doubt that.
No, I like to sing. I'm not like a professionally trained singer, but luckily these songs are sort of more just based in like talking some stuff out.
So for you, what was the experience? What's it been like?
To direct?
Yes.
Oh, it was amazing. And I was wearing a lot of hats, but it was really exciting because it was like, I think just sort of directing from within the belly of the beast. Most directors are removed from the scenes themselves, but because I was acting, I got to be shifting gears in a way that I thought was really cool and exciting. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Would you rather be behind, on camera, doing all of the above?
I like all of it. I like all of it, yeah. I think it's, as an actress especially, it's, you know, there's a lot that is out of your control, so it's nice to then create my own work, which is much more in my control.
So what's next for you? What are you thinking?
Next, well, we're still shooting Life in Pieces, and then I'm working on a new script for a movie that I'm hoping to shoot this summer, so.
Okay, so real quick, one question. What advice would you give to aspiring artists here from Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, represent. I would say, like, find a community of artists that you would want to work with, and then just start making work. Because now you can get a camera pretty inexpensively. I mean, there was a movie that went to Sundance that was shot on an iPhone. So you can do it. It's just about getting a team and creating something that you feel, hasn't been done before.
All right. Well, this was our first try with this, so I'm glad you guys joined us on Facebook Live. Life in Pieces, Thursday at 9:30 right here on CBS. It's nice to have you home,
So
Zoe.
nice to
Hope
be
you can
here.
stay a while before you have to go out west. Bye, guys. Have a great day.